Hi, this is Scott Siskin. I'm the president of First Republic Mortgage Bankers. When you need a mortgage, call First Republic Mortgage Bankers and deal direct. Eliminate the middleman. No mortgage broker fees. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on your high-rate mortgage and your credit cards. You can save every single month by refinancing. You personally can save every month by locking in the lowest rates in over 30 years. And we make house calls to the entire tri-state area 7 days a week. Call 718-380-0006 if you're buying a home or you want to refinance your home. 718-380-0006.
Mondays like this is the true beginning of your week. It's when you know you got to go to work. It's when you know you got to let your boss know that you're there. You're not there. Because, some people show up for work, but they don't show up for work.
Absolutely.
Come on, folks. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Some of you show up for work, but you don't show up for work. You don't show up for work willingly. You got to show up for work, meaning that you're there to work, no matter what the situation is. Well, today I've shown up for work. How you doing, Eddie?
I'm doing great, man. It's great to be back in studio. We got so many exciting things to talk about, and you're waking up the listeners. I'm just sitting here and I'm saying, you know what? People have been waking up because they've been coming to the bank. They've been refinancing on that 5.875. They've been getting up and making a move.
And doing the right thing.
Doing the right thing. We've been booming the last couple of weeks because people are finally saying, you know what? It doesn't get any better than this.
Absolutely, man. You're so right about that. People are finally waking up and understanding what it is that Squeeze has been talking about, what it is that Eddie Albert has been speaking about, what it is that John Fahim has been speaking about, Tony Shafiq, Shazim, Sukraj, John Woods, okay, all these loan officers from First Republic Mortgage Bankers, Scott Siskin, the president. Over the weekend, okay, I caught up with one of my next door neighbors, all right? Okay. He's very big in the market. Extremely big in the market. So I finally caught up with him. He's been leaving like little notes in my mailbox for like 2 years, saying, welcome to this neighborhood, because I moved from one neighborhood to the other neighborhood when I bought the property through First Republic Mortgage Bankers, getting the money.
Right.
So I caught up with him over the weekend, hanging out with him, and I'm talking, and I'm saying, I got a friend of mine that's got a bank, all right? And he's been running this bank for a little bit over 12 years, okay? Of course, I'm talking about Scott Siskin because, I got to do my little homework on the side. I know what's going on with Scott, but I got to do my little homework. And I said, how is it that companies that are 50 times larger than First Republic Mortgage Bankers is going out of business? How is it that so many companies are going out of business and First Republic Mortgage Bankers is able to stay alive? And I said, I know you're one of the big investors in this whole mortgage industry. What exactly is going on? Why Scott Siskin is growing? And you know what he said to me? He said, and I didn't tell him about the government-backed program. He says, more than likely, Mr. Scott Siskin that you have over there advocates for he didn't use the word advocate, that's my word, but basically said advocates for the government-backed program. Then he started talking in some language about conforming loans, okay, to government-backed programs and all of that stuff. And I said, you know what? These are all jargons that I've heard Mr. Scott Siskin use. I'm in the broadcasting industry, so I don't understand all of them. I'm getting up to speed with them. And he said, that must be exactly what it is. And he said, you know what? He's an extremely smart individual. And if he's doing that, he will be around for a very long time. So evidently what Scott Siskin has been saying is 100% true. Everyone knows out there that's listening. What Scott speaks about every day is the government-backed program. Yes, they're a bank. And they offer many loan programs. But the first program that they're going to try to work on or get for you is the
FHA.
There you go. So with that said, what do you make from that conversation with my next door neighbor?
Squeeze, it's so true that I've been with Scott since the beginning, since the inception of the bank. And we've always taken a conservative approach with our borrowers. We take it like it's our money. And the bottom line is that conservative approach and the honesty, integrity on the FHA-backed loans has made us grown dramatically.
Unbelievable.
We didn't take the risks, the chances. We didn't do a lot of the loans that other banks were doing several years ago. We didn't go into those waters. We kept on full speed ahead with our government-backed rates and programs and terms, and you know what? It worked out for us.
Right.
We went the right path. The other banks took some shortcuts.
Yep, trying to make quick money.
Quick money. We were in there for the duration.
Right.
This wasn't a one-round fight that First Republic was in. We knew we were going to be in there for the 15 rounds, so we said, you know what? We're going to go the length. This is the way we're going to operate here. And you know what? People have been thanking us for years when they come in and they change programs, they refinance for cash, they pay off their credit cards. They're so happy that they chose First Republic because they're in a great position right now. They're not foreclosing on our houses. We don't have people foreclosing on our loans. They don't foreclose. We put them into the right program so they don't run into the problems that all the press, that's all you read about every day.
Every day.
The banking industry is going down the tubes. You know what? We're growing.
Right.
We're growing, and we're making gains. And you know what? And simply by choosing the right arena that we want to operate in. You know, you want to gamble, go to Atlantic City. You know, and have some fun.
You know what? Here's what I say. You want to gamble, use someone other than First Republic Mortgage Bankers.
Exactly.
If you want to gamble, use someone other than First Republic Mortgage Bankers. That's all I've got to say to you. Folks, I've said it last week. I said it the week before. You don't necessarily have to take my word for it. All you need to do is go out there and do your homework with all the other institutions and entities. Be careful what it is that you hear and adhere to. All I'm simply saying is at First Republic Mortgage Bankers, speak with them. Get an education before you sign on the dotted line. No one is going to push you around and force you to do what it is that you're not supposed to do. Education is key, as always, no matter what. So as you're listening to Squeeze and Eddie Alba from a bank, not a broker, I would like for you to pick up your phone and ring up First Republic Mortgage Bankers. Now, Eddie Alba is in the studio. He's on Plush TV. Give a ring. The number is 718. As a matter of fact, I don't want to give you the number yet. Hold up a bit. Let me just quote some rates to you. For purchasing right now, you can get 6.25%, and that is a government-backed program. Ask Eddie Alba how you can get even a lower percent, a lower interest rate. Yes, ask him. Also, I would like to remind you, for refinancing, where you can pay off all your credit card debts, even pay off your car note, take some cash out, for whatever reason, you can get 5.875%, yet another government-backed program. The number is 718-325-5555. That's 718-325-5555. Make that call today, folks. And yes, we welcome you if you have gone to another institution. We welcome you if one has told you anything about mortgages. We welcome you if you have been dissuaded. We would like to help you. And once again, folks, it's an education over here. It's a university over here. The First Republic Mortgage Bankers University. Get the knowledge, and then you make the decision. And remember, we do have the risk reversal program. That simply means if you've gone somewhere else, we don't mind that, right, Eddie?
Absolutely.
We don't mind at all.
Absolutely.
You know, call us up, and we'll take care of you. The number to call Eddie Alba right now at is 718-325-5555. That's 718-325-5555. Call him right now and ask him about 6.25% for purchasing and 5.875% for refinancing. Now, I've got a flyer in my hand here. It says a no money down expo, 100% financing available. This is another question that I asked my next door neighbor. All right, this is a man. Once again, I can't even say his name. He's that big in the industry. As a matter of fact, one of these days I'm going to try to bring him on the program.
Great.
All right. I'm going to wait a little first and get some deers. I want to get some deers. Okay. DJ Sean know who I'm talking about because he was there. You know, I want to get some deers. Okay? And then I'll bring this man on. Very big in the industry. I'm quite sure Scott Siskin would be extremely shocked if I brought this man on. But here's what I'm saying. No Money Down Expo. Why is it that people are being told that there is no such thing as a no money down program? Why would you say that, Eddie?
That's a misconception because we're still operating every day. Yeah, have the rules changed a little bit? Absolutely. Do we have to look at somebody's situation to see if they qualify? But we have 100% guaranteed program, okay? We have 100% financing. And that's why we're running an expo. But the expo that we're running on the 15th...
But hold up. Before you even talk about that, I want to get back to this 100% money, 100% financing, okay? Do you have any problems with anyone calling you and talking to you about that right now?
Absolutely not.
Even other brokers and entities, you don't mind them calling you and
no
talking
problem
to you
at all.
about that. You welcome that, right?
We welcome. We're in education.
Okay, so once again, folks, I like it what it is that he just said. Education. If you don't believe that, you know, there are 100% no money down programs out there, 100% financing that's available, here's what you do. Pick up your phone and give the studios a call. Just ask them questions. No one is saying to do it. Just ask some questions, all right?